Sehr geehrte Damen und Herren, liebe Freunde, es freut mich sehr, Sie alle hier in der Estnischen Botschaft begrüßen zu dürfen. Heute haben wir die wunderbare Möglichkeit, das estnische Duo PUULUUP zu genießen. Das Duo hat bereits 2 Platten produziert und mehrere Musikvideos gedreht, die ihre eigene kinematografische Sprache sprechen. PUULUUP hat so einige Musikpreise gewonnen. Zum Beispiel wurden sie dieses Jahr zur Band des Jahres in Estland gewählt. Also eine recht ordentliche Band. Und um Ramo und Marko zu bedanken für all die Brücken, die zwischen Estland und Deutschland gebaut haben, und auch um ihren Beitrag zur estnischen und Weltmusik zu würdigen, übergeben wir mit Freude 2 exklusive Fotos. Ja, ihr mutet richtig, es sind in der Tat Bildaufnahmen von dem ersten Konzert des Duos hier in Deutschland. So, vielen herzlichen Dank, meine Herren. Ich gebe die Fotos. Und da wir dieses Jahr die legendäre baltische Johannisnacht nicht organisieren konnten, holen wir es nach und feiern mit dem heutigen Konzert auch das vielleicht wichtigste Fest des Jahres, das Johannisfest. Danke, dass ihr heute bei uns seid und genießt einfach den Abend mit Singen, mit Klatschen, mit Tanzen, ist erlaubt, vielleicht sogar empfohlen. Niisiis Salaku Berliini Jaani tuli, hoidke leeki südames elavana ja näeme jälle.
Saas kinni suusata, nüüd on lahti kõik. suusalumi suusatame, nüüd on lahti kõik. Suusalumi, suusalumi, saadas õhtust hommikuni, saadas kinni suusalae, uus on sisse sõitava. Suusalumi, suusalumi, saadas õhtust hommikuni, saadas kinni suusataja. Nüüd on lahti kõik. Hello everybody, we are PUUULUUP. I am Ramo Teder, he is Marko Veisson, and we are playing Estonian traditional instrument called Hiiu Kannel or Talharpa. It has actually many names because Estonian name for it is Hiiu Kannel, and Estonian kind of Swedish name is Talharpa, and in Finland they call it Jouhikko, so it's some three common names. And we are playing our own music, our own songs, using loop station, some effects. I have small contact mic under my leg.
And mostly we sing about nature and sports. The first song was about swimming in the winter time, and next one, well, mostly when we sing, if we sing about sports, it's mostly about cross-country skiing. Sometimes also about Nordic skiing.
First song was about cross-country skiing.
Ah yeah, okay, you're right. That was not about swimming. Okay, all sports songs today are about skiing.
Second song is without looper, without using loop station, and it's called
Brother's Advice. Yeah, so it's a pedagogical song that is, well, the story. You know this book, How to
Influence People.
How to make friends and influence people.
Yeah.
How to find friends and influence people. Right?
This song.
Okay, so the next song is exactly about that. It's about communication, and first we think how to do it with your fist, then with your leg, and when there is no room at all, you have to use your head.
And this song is without looper.
But in a way also about skiing.
sa lõõna uska, kõrni külge on jõud, nüüd siis nõus. 5-6 korraga, 8 oli suuska, ma jätan rahulikult täis sama rooska. 5-6 korraga, 8 oli suuska, ma jätan rahulikult täis sama rooska. Thank you, we are PUULUUP. We are singing about trees because puu means tree or wood in Estonian language. So it was our first song about trees. It was called
Where are you, my birch trees?
Yes.
Okay, the next song is called
Üksindus.
Loneliness. And before we start playing it, we have to explain that we're also using Okay, we're using looping station, yeah? Does everybody know what is a looping station?
No. Okay.
No, it's okay. But is there anybody who is interested, who would like to know? Are you in a mood of entertainment or more like training?
Okay, I explain very fast. So loop station is this machine under my leg, this red one, and our instruments, our Hiiu Kannels are connected there, and also the microphone which is between us also connected. These are not connected there. So, and the purpose of this machine is record and repeat. So it's kind of repeating recording machine. And recording is starting if I press for a first key, and we are playing, it started to record there, it's recording until I press again. When I press again, it started to play from beginning.
And it is recommended by therapeutes against loneliness. And so if you are alone and you don't like it for some purpose, well, which is not mostly the case for Estonians, but it might be that you don't like to be alone, and then well, there are different options. You can
make sports.
Yeah, go and do some
swimming or skiing or whatever.
Skiing? Okay, maybe skiing I wouldn't recommend. You know, if you see somebody on this skiing you would like to meet, and then she or he disappears on the slope, and you can, well, but I would, if we talk about sports, I would recommend more like sports with the contact sports, like wrestling, for example. So that's you don't feel alone there. But there are other options. You can, for example, you can marry somebody. That might help in a few years. But if you don't want to do sports or take a risk of marrying somebody, you can start with looping. Yeah,
very recommended.
And it's quite cheap, 500 euros per looper.
Even less, 450 euros.
No, it's even less. He got a new one. And what you do? You press a button and...
You press button and start to record, and if you press again, you are already two people in the same room. Actually, two musicians in the same room.
Yes. As many as you like, and everybody is a familiar voice, and...
should I show how it works or no? Maybe not.
I think our audience understands the theory very well, so... right? Okay? So that's the principle. And in the next song we do not use looping, and that's why we call it
Üksindus, which means loneliness. Yksinäisyys kahville puhuamatta. Yksinäisyys suutain hukkia vastaan. Yksinäisyys kahville puhuamatta. Yksinäisyys suutain hukkia vastaan. Thank you. Next song is called TV on the Street, and it's at least partly in English.
At least we think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
TV on the Street.
maybe it's the best time to start studying Estonian, yeah. So we will translate some of the song to Estonian, so you would. Yeah, you will only.
Estonia, you know,
Yeah.
at least some
So
words.
maybe not the whole song, but the key phrase, TV, yes. TV in Estonian is TV.
street, the street, TV on the street, 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 TV on the street.
Thank you. Now I would like to present you the first traditional folk dance from Estonia that we are going to play. Of course, it's not the pure version, but our interpretation of it.
Our version of it.
Yes. The name of the song in Estonian is, well, not the song. The name of the dance is Leiern, which is one of the most important folk dances. But we have a problem with
most
it.
Famous, maybe.
Most famous, yes. We think that this song original, or this dance, is a bit too,
Happy.
too happy to be an Estonian folk dance. And everything is nice. People. Leiern means John with oats.
Jaan with oats.
Jan with oats. How would it be in German? Jan. Okay. You know oats, yeah? Everybody has eaten.
Koer.
Okay. And the koer is, oats that grow, And it's like, this, we are a folk band, of course we have to sing about agricultural issues. And so to make it more Estonian, we took this oats away from this guy, from Jan, from John. Jan.
Võtsime Jaanilt koera ära.
Yeah. So now the name of the song is
Kaerata Jaan.
Jan without oats. Yes. And there is some space in the second room, so if you wish to dance Leiern and you know how to do it, it's okay, you can still dance, but please a little bit less happily, because it's John without oats.
Kätte tõusis tahveli, kus käes
you.
Thank you. We are PUUUUP singing about trees.
And this was a song about history of the terminology of Estonian forestry.
It's called käpapuu.
Käpapuu is there was a law that when you went to a forest, it was quite long time ago, yes. You went to a forest and if you were able to push the tree over with your bare hand, then it was yours. You could take it where you could take it.
To the car or to the
car, to home, to workplace, wherever you want a tree to be taken. Yeah. So the idea was that probably the tree has already become, old and maybe rotten and not so much use for building material or whatever. But then Ramo's grand uncle, he was a clever and strong man and very innovative in thinking, and he thought that why the forest is full of nice logs, nice trees that you can use for building, why you have to push over only the weak ones. And he started to work out how many times?
4 times per day.
4 times per day, yes. Okay, he was materially motivated and then he was able to push over the really
strong trees
and built
sauna
with 4 floors. And then also the neighbors started to train and to work out and then they changed the law, and now if you go to forest and you're very strong, there is no practical use for it. So,
not anymore.
Yeah, not in forest. But the next song is
about skiing.
And about the skiing equipment more precisely, and it's called
Pink skis.
Pink cross-country skis.
Aproximaciones skis rosados.
miskipärast on lüüsitamine ja see suuline meesitamine. Nüüd on tulnud tumet alla veel, mis kukina urkiri, liigutan ja viskane, lae koht. Ilman ja viis paik, siis kui päikeses kiis käib. Lõdem, mõnes läib, klassika naus, võidu läib, suudaks maast keelest sõna, siis kuidas uskada vaid enam. Mis veel, muranda veel, mine kõik loosesse meile, mis pärast mina olen pein, võidad mina, kiitan meile. Aga ma olen sus, kui selleks raasad suuda.
Thank you. For next, we try to play again one Estonian traditional folk dance. Song is called Liigutage vastu, and it's 3x4 rhythm, so it's possible to dance waltz.
Waltz if you like, yes, but we recommend a traditional Estonian flat-foot waltz.
Labajala valts is name.
And it's easy to dance, you don't even have to stand up necessarily. Of course, it's better to dance when you are up, but it's, most important thing is your footwork. In most dances, and especially in this one. So, what to do? Labajala waltz or flat-foot waltz? Well, it's quite clear. You have to take your foot and make it as flat as possible.
As labajala as possible.
Yeah. So take the full, full foot, and put it on the ground in the next rhythm. Yes, it goes like that.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I can't say that I see a lot of enthusiasm. Okay, Estonian folk dances are not so easy. Maybe there was too much information. I will give you an alternative, yeah?
It's maybe too late also.
Yeah, it's quite late already and hot. And okay, the alternative version is
Authentic version.
Very authentic dance from Vormsi Island.
Yeah, we haven't introduced our instruments, which are very old ones. They are 1,000 years old.
Mine is about 4 years old, but yeah. And this 1,000-year-old story you told already 8 years ago. You said, or 6 years ago, where we were here. You said also that I are 1,000 years old. So.
No, we are 8 years old band.
Yeah, so 1,008 years old instruments.
Yeah, 1,008 years old instruments.
But the dance that people who played this instrument, Estonian Swedes, there was a Estonian-Swedish community on Vormsi Island.
Vormsi Island was last place in the world when they played this instrument.
And they used to dance Vormsi Lake or Vormsi Flatfoot Waltz. Yep. And it goes like that. Please try to concentrate, yes? Okay? There is a carpet, you will not destroy the floor, it's okay. Yes, thank you. In this meditative trance-like movement, you can dance the whole dance. If you wish, you can stand up and dance with somebody, like
waltz, one way.
Yeah, like you dance a waltz, but just move like that. Or somebody can, be the first one, the leader of the dance, and
take from hands.
Hold from hands and
you make big
like a big snake or a column, and start to moving around and making
going to the toilet or outside.
You check if the catering is ready already or and come back. Okay, but you can just easily look. It's okay if you just close your eyes and think one.
Thank you. For next we're playing a song without looper and it's about love.
Okay, love is a very broad topic and of course as well as sports. So we can't sing about all different sports. We mostly sing about cross-country skiing, and we can't cover the whole spectrum of love. So we are singing, the next song we're singing about the love towards technological objects. And that was one particular wind turbine in southern part of Estonia, near Puhja town.
It's quite big town in Estonia.
Yeah, you know wind turbines, right? What's your general opinion? How do you feel about, do you support the policy of creating electricity from the wind power? Who supports it?
I don't
show publicly, but just, thank you. And who is against?
Don't show again.
Okay, so it was nice to know your opinion. Thank you. Okay, the next song is, it sounds cheerful, but the story is very sad, which is good because it's a love song, and if you sing a love song, at least in folk ballads.
Usually love songs are like two kinds of love songs. One is happy love songs and another is happiness.
Unhappy.
Unhappy.
Sad.
Sad. Yeah. But in a folk there is usually sad love songs and
extremely sad ones. The next one is extremely sad. Okay. Either like the one who loves or the one who is loved dies. And ideally both of them. So you will have a very nice sad song. And the story behind the next song is also sad because this wind turbine, particular one that was in Puhja town, it was taken down a year and a half ago, yes, or even something like that. And the electricity prices in Estonia immediately reacted and still are growing. So, do you have any questions?
Thank you very much. Thank you. And now our third kind of Estonian folk dance. This folk dance is called Rhinelander.
Yes, Rhinelander, and if you wish to dance Rhinelander, there is some space in the second room. But if you want to stay here, we will introduce you the very basic steps.
Maybe I show someone here.
Yeah, we can demonstrate it. Yes. Okay, so first we will start playing the intro to the looping station, and then during that I'm going to talk a little bit about the background of the song. So as I already told, folk musicians have to think about agricultural issues. Next song is called Sheep Don't Drink. Sheep don't drink, lambad ei joo. And basic steps of Rhinelander, or the quintessence of Rhinelander, is to make 2 steps to the left and 2 steps to the right. Then again, 2 steps to the left and 2 to the right. Or if it is more easy to remember, 2 to the one side and 2 steps to the other side. And of course, we have paid to our choreographer. We have one French choreographer who has made all these movements. Quite a lot of money. So if nobody will follow our steps, it's all a waste. So maybe in about 15 seconds we can demonstrate the steps, and maybe you will even join us in dancing. So, if you wish to dance, it's quite easy. You don't have to come anywhere. It's just enough if you stand up. And then we are going to show the 2 versions. One is for these people who have been working out, who are in a very good physical shape and want to demonstrate it to everybody. Yes. Then you can do as Ramo does, jump up for about 1 meter and 2 meters to the side. Yes. Just make sure you don't fall on anybody else. But for those people, and I can see a majority of you, whose physical shape is absolutely perfect, but who would like to be taken seriously after today's event also, then you can just look at me and use my steps, yes? Also 2 to the left and 2 to the right, just very economic, yes? Let's try.
Walking in the Batman park, walk me as a man, walking down I only came in a front, but in a front of money I go man. I only came in a jump, walk me as a man, walking down I only came in a front, I see you walking in the chateau, way yo, lambadio, si la ram, si anello, way yo, kila lo, let number 1, way yo, lambadio,
Vielen Dank. Yes, before we start introducing we have 2 more songs, and before introducing we want to say really great thanks to Björn and his family, and every time we are in Berlin we have been enjoying their hospitality, and Björn has shown us the very best and exciting places in Berlin, and we have had a very nice, inspiring talks, and so thank you very much, Björn and Kristi, and thank you, your whole family, your children. It's been really like being in Berlin and meeting Björn and his family has been the same thing for us for a long time. Thank you.
Thank you.
And the next song is called Süüta mu lumi, or Light My Snow, which is actually also the name of our first album. And we brought some albums with us, some CDs. So if you're interested, you can get some of these after the concerts, and if not, then we will leave them with Björn, but he already has a lot of stuff to take away to Estonia, so just not for our sake, but just in order to get him less luggage to carry, maybe. But if you don't have a CD player, it's also okay, because then these CDs will not lose their value, so for the next generation. And the song is about
love.
And about communal issues between neighbors.
Laupäeva hommikul vedelen laual, ärkan ja natuke pearingi käib. Raadios vari, kalkunid laulab, raha küll muutus kapidalt läinud. Kuhu peaks minema selleks, et tuua korvides puig, et tuua saaks soe. Kuid ma ei lähe, sest õues mind luurab naabri, et öelda kuri ja kohe. Süüta mu lumi ja mu lumi ainult siin, 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 süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi. Hangede hembus lunes on meeles, haprate sillalla reetlikud read, ületab paksud ja praotunud keele. Lõikavas vaikuses köisima sean, kas sellest on kasu. Langriku jään kõiki kaasa meid vea, ehmatus summutab lumine lasu. Hangede hembuses kohtume seal, süüta mu lumi ja mu lumi ainult siin, 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 süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi.
Thank you. If you happen to have your mobile phones with you, we can now make this contest who has the brightest flashlight with their mobile phone. Yeah?
Süüta mu lumi ja mu lumi ainult siin, 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 süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi, oled läinud, kuhu ei võiks minema, sa lihtsalt tuua. Korvi täis puid, et tuvaseks soe, kui ma ei lähe, siis tõusid luua. Naabi ei tõeldu, kuriga kohe, süüta mu lumi ja mu lumi kõnnud siit. 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 Süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi, süüta mu lumi.
And for last song is about our style, which is zombie folk.
Yeah, we call our style zombie folk because very obviously because the instrument, the tradition of playing it died out.
End of 19th
century, yes, about 100 years ago, the tradition was almost dead. Yeah, practically it was dead, and
now it's living again.
And acting a little bit differently because we have this electronics. So if somebody has been dead and then wakes up and acts differently a little bit, everybody, at least every children, all the children know that it's a zombie. So our style is zombie folk. And so far we have been only singing about cross-country skiing, but the next song is about summer and
middle summer
and this jaanipäev event also, and it's also a love song and talking about the love towards work, inspired by the book of famous German sociologist Max Weber, Die protestantische Ethik und der Geist des Kapitalismus.
Juvel, där de får sig sky, och ni har lost the valged kinni, zombid käivad unes ringi, kannavad seal valged kinni, zombid käivad unes ringi, kannavad seal valged kinni, zombid käivad unes ringi, kannavad seal valged kinni, sasvalt üle pea, läheb seina viima pea, heida üks sasvalt üle pea, läheb seina viima pea, heida üks sasvalt üle pea, läheb seina viima pea, heida üks sasvalt üle pea, läheb seina viima pea, heida üks sasvalt üle pea, läheb seina viima pea, heida üks sasvalt üle pea.
Thank you very much. Ramo Teder. Marko Veisson. And our fourth technician, Juni. And thank you very much. Estonian Embassy. Thank you very much. Does anybody have questions? Okay, let's...
Can you do that again? The whole program?
Sure.
Right away?
Sure, tomorrow at Panda Club. Yes. And, but we have one more song about agriculture that we would like to play. And the name of the song is A Horse.
This is only song which is not made from us.
Not made by ourselves, yeah. So it's combination of combination of two songs. One element is a traditional folk game from Sangaste, from southern Estonia, and another song is...
and it's also 1,000 years old song.
1008, and another one is more familiar maybe. Mm-hmm.